What's up everyone, welcome to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be going over 6 YouTube advertising best practices and I'm going to show you how to implement them in your Google Ads account. So if we're looking at some of these different best practices, my number one is to focus on driving conversions. So the best way to know how your campaign is performing is by using conversion tracking and making sure that you are optimizing your campaign for conversions. Before you ever even get started with setting up a campaign in Google Ads in general, I would highly recommend going to Tools and Settings, under Measurement, going to Conversions, and make sure you add your conversion action to your Google Ads account. You can monitor all sorts of conversions and you can import your conversion directly from Google Analytics. So if you already have your conversion set up in your Google Analytics 4 account, then import it directly into your Google Ads account. You can also set up easy conversions on your website. So you can just enter your website here, enter which page is going to be valuable for your business. Maybe it's a thank you page, an order confirmation page, an appointment booking page, or just some type of purchase confirmation, order confirmation, whatever that page may be. You can set up conversion tracking very easily. And then when you are creating your campaign, so we click on the plus sign to create a new campaign. And let's just say, for example, we create a campaign without a goals guidance and we go to video. You're going to see all these different campaign subtypes here. One of the ones is to drive conversions. So get more conversions with video ads designed to encourage valuable interactions with your business. This is going to be the best way to run YouTube advertising and make sure you're actually driving results back to your business rather than just driving brand awareness and views and consideration. Focus on driving conversions. Make sure you choose the conversion goals that are the most valuable for you. So for mine, it's going to be purchases. Click on continue, and then as you go through the process of creating your campaign, your bid strategy will actually be set up to drive more conversions and more revenue for your business. So coming back over here, number one, make sure you focus on driving conversions, use conversion tracking, and create campaigns that will actually optimize for conversions. Okay, on to number two is use retargeting. So you can retarget people who watch your YouTube videos and you can retarget people who visit your website. So if we come over here back to our Google Ads account, what you want to do first is go to Tools and Settings, go to Linked Accounts, and make sure you link your YouTube account to your Google Ads account. And then you want to make sure you link your Google Analytics 4 account to your Google Ads account as well. So when you come to Linked Accounts and you go to Details for any of these, you can easily link your YouTube channel. Just click on the plus sign, search for your channel. It will give you the option to link that channel very easily. So that's all you need to do to link your account. And you can see for permissions, it gives you remarketing permissions here. As far as Google Analytics 4, if we open up our Google Analytics 4 account, you can see if you come to configure and you go to audiences, you can see your audiences that have been created here, and you can create new audiences as well. You can use all of these audiences in your campaigns. The main thing you need to do is go to admin, come over here to data settings and data collection, and make sure you enable Google Signals data collection. That will allow you to collect all that information about people who are visiting your website, and then you can retarget them with your advertisements. So when you go to your Google Ads account, we come back over to the campaign screen. So what you want to do is go to Tools and Settings, and under Tools and Settings and Shared Library, you want to go to Audience Manager. Here's where all your audiences are going to be. Once you combine those accounts, what you can do is click on the plus sign, create a new website visitors audience. So if you go to name your audience segment, you can say visitors of a page. You can enter a specific page URL here. You can enter that the page URL contains some type of word or a product category. You can also just do page URL contains and just enter your URL here. And then all you need to do is create that segment, and it's going to allow you to target people who are visiting your website. Now I just linked my account, so that's why it's saying 0 cookies. So it might take a little while after you link your account, but these audiences will populate. Now we click on the plus sign, go to YouTube users. What you want to do is select your channel from this list and then do somebody who viewed any video, viewed certain videos. You could paste the URLs here. You could do people who have visited your channel page, subscribed to your channel, viewed any video as ads. So you can set up all of these different audiences. I already have some set up in my account here. So if we come back over to the campaign screen, we're creating a new campaign. I'm going to fast forward to this part a little bit. Okay, so we have a video drive conversions campaign. Click on continue, name your campaign, go through the whole process, but we scroll down here. Hey everyone, thank you for your support watching my videos over the years. If you want to continue to support my channels while also using some of the best marketing tools, you can try either SEMrush or SpyFu if you haven't already. Both are great PPC and SEO tools. If you use the link at the bottom here for either one, they are affiliate links, so it will help support my channel and support Surfside PPC. If you're not interested, no problem. Back to the video. And we come into our audience segments. So you're going to see the best possible results by using your data here. So make sure you're using your data and any of the similar segments you can use as well, but I would recommend using those for non-remarketing campaigns. So for your data, come to browse. If you go to website visitors, you'll see some of these different audiences that we've created. So I could do all visitors of my website over the last 30 days, and that's who's going to see my advertisements. You could also go to YouTube users. You could see anyone who's viewed any of my YouTube videos over the last 30 days, liked any of my YouTube videos. So all of these audiences are still populating because I just created them, so they should become larger over time. But you can choose these different audiences and target them with your video advertisements. So number 2, make sure you're using retargeting. Focus on conversions with number 1 and 2. You'll see the best possible results with those 2 best practices. Okay, number 3, use instream and infeed video ads. So there's different types of ad formats that you can use. The most common one you're going to see is instream, are the video advertisements that play on YouTube before, during, and after a video. Now, infeed video ads are a little bit different. So if we come back over here, let's say we want to do a product and brand consideration campaign. What we can do is choose video, and we're going to choose influence consideration here. So if we come to continue, let's scroll down, and we're creating our YouTube video ad. So let's just come over here, say I want to use this 30-second video ad. We'll copy this link address. We're going to paste our video URL here. And what you're going to see is we have 2 different options as far as our video ad format. And what you can do is create separate campaigns where one campaign you're running skippable in-stream ads. Skippable in-stream ads are the ones you're probably the most familiar with. You see the advertisement playing. People have the option to skip the advertisement. Now the other option is an in-feed video ad. In-feed video ads will run on YouTube Home, YouTube Watch Next, and YouTube Search. So if we open up the desktop option here, you could see for YouTube Search. So with this example of a YouTube Search in-feed video ad, you're going to see the video shows up at the bottom here, and people can click it and easily watch your video. So it's a great way to promote some of your content, especially if you have educational content, because people actually have to click to view your advertisement. So YouTube Watch Next, it's going to appear on the right-hand side of the Watch Next. And then YouTube Home will actually only appear on mobile devices. But when people are scrolling through their mobile device, some of the different videos on the YouTube homepage, YouTube Watch Next, when people are actually watching a different video and you scroll down, or people make a search in YouTube, your ad can show. So there's no downside to testing in-stream ad formats, particularly in-stream ads that are focused on driving conversions. And then you can create separate campaigns, maybe with a smaller budget, using in-feed video ads. So you do need to use this campaign type, product and brand consideration. And then what you're trying to do is influence consideration with your in-feed video ad. So that's going to be number 3 as far as a best practice. Next is going to be number 4. And number 4 I'm going to go through pretty quickly. But what you want to do is use a hook at the very beginning of your video. So a hook is some way to grab people's attention. You want to quickly present some type of problem and solution, and you want to mention your brand as the solution as early as possible in your video. It doesn't make sense to run a YouTube video ad where your brand isn't mentioned until the very end, and the whole advertisement basically leads up to a brand mention. What you want to do is quickly say something along the lines of, are you sick of dealing with problem ABC? Here is solution XYZ to solve your problem. You want to do something quickly like that. So a quick example for just looking at search ads. So you can see these a lot in search ads. And if you're looking at other video advertisements, look at how other videos start their advertisements, especially big advertisers. For example, if I go to Google and I search for a real estate landing page. So you can see right here at the top, landing pages for real estate. So a perfect, here's what the solution is, and here's your hook. Unbounce is up to 40% cheaper. So people can see, okay, I can get a landing page that's cheaper and I can build this for real estate. Now there's other ones, try it free for 14 days. None of these ones at the top, I'm not a huge fan of these, but if we scroll to the bottom, there's one at the bottom that's good. Agentfire.com, create real estate landing pages that actually convert. So this is the exact solution people are looking for. So this is a good headline to me because it's something that's going to grab people immediately. So with a hook, you want to make sure you have some type of, here is the solution to the problem that you're having. When somebody does a search ad, they're basically saying, here's the problem I'm having. So if you could do a quick hook saying, these are landing pages that will actually convert. These will drive new customers to you. That's what people want to see. Now there's other ones here, the best IDX website. And if we come to the top, landing pages that work, build great landing pages, not too bad. But when you can incorporate things like percentages or numbers, something like our landing pages convert 2x better than our competition. So you can use some of these different things to create some type of hook. You want to make sure you're mentioning your brand early on in videos, and you want to make sure that you present the problem and the solution quickly in your video advertisement, because a lot of people are just going to skip your video advertisement. So if you can get people hooked onto your advertisement early, that's your goal. Now, number 5 is to focus your targeting. So if we come back over here, we're creating our video campaign. So if you're not using retargeting, what I would highly recommend avoiding doing is using any type of content targeting. You can incorporate some content targeting, specifically if you want to try some topic targeting. For example, let's say you're promoting something that has to do with cars or trucks or SUVs. You can choose autos and vehicles as one of the topics where your video ads will actually run. So you're reaching people who are actively watching videos about that topic. You can try to incorporate keywords and placements. I don't use these very often when it comes to YouTube advertising anymore. So what you want to do with demographics, let's say for example, for beachfront decor, my best audience is female. And if we do 35 and up, and that's about it. So if I do female 35 and up, I can also try to incorporate some household income here, but make sure you start with really good demographic targeting. And then you want to use audience segments here. And if we do a quick search, so let's just say I do a search for beach decor using my beachfrontdecor.com website, you can see they have some of these different in-market audiences. So rather than using an in-market audience like discount home decor, focus on people who are in market for beach decor, coastal decor, beach house decor. Look at all these different keywords highly relevant to my website so we can use an in-market audience like this. Now, if you don't see an in-market audience here, or if you want to get even more targeted, come over to browse. I would highly recommend voiding detailed demographics. I would highly recommend voiding affinity audiences. They're just way too broad when you're trying to target people. Now, as you get further and further down this list, you generally have much better targeting, starting with in-market and life events. In-market are people who are actively researching or planning to buy something. So if you can find a good in-market segment for your brand, you want to try that out for sure. Now, similar segments will be built based off of your data. So I would highly recommend using similar segments. To me, the two best options when you're not using your data, aka remarketing audiences, are similar segments and custom audience segments. Similar segments are automatically created when you start creating website visitor audiences and when you start creating YouTube user audiences. As these audiences populate, your similar audiences will stay updated over time with people who are very relevant to the people on your audience lists. Now, custom segments, you can see I have some different ones here. So I was running a beach Halloween keyword sale. So what I did is I tried to include beach autumn decor, coastal Halloween decor. You could see weekly impressions, 500 million to 1 billion. It's actually pretty targeted. So another one is YouTube advertising keywords. So this was a different example I used. So this is the example we'll show. So with YouTube advertising keywords, I entered all these different keywords related to how to advertise YouTube ads, how to advertise YouTube video ads with Google ads. So a lot of different keywords highly relevant to all the YouTube ads videos that I'm creating. So if I wanted to promote either a YouTube advertising course or try to get some new clients, that would be a good place to start, is come in here to custom segment, name your segment, people who searched for any of these terms on Google, and enter all of the most relevant Google search terms. In my case for beachfront decor, I could do things like beach decor, coastal decor, and then they'll give you some different relevant ideas here that you can continue to add. And you can see weekly impressions, 500 million to 1 billion. And if we look at gender, mostly female, and age, you could see the top age is 35 to 44. And these older ages are just more valuable because you see people with higher purchasing power. So this is what you want to do when you are targeting, is make sure you're focusing your targeting, because you don't want to use these really broad affinity audiences and try to reach people who have some general interest in home and garden. You want to reach people who are interested in beach decor. So focus your targeting, get as granular as you possibly can. Now, last but not least, a difficult one, but one of the most important parts to running an effective YouTube advertising campaign: create high quality video ads. If you need to outsource the video ad creation process, I would highly recommend doing that if you're not someone who has a lot of experience doing it, or you don't have a great tool that allows you to build video ads. Then what you want to do is split test different lengths and styles of video ad. So if we come over here, I uploaded some different video ads, but these are all very similar. If I was running this campaign, and let's say I'm spending $5,000 on my beachfront decor Halloween campaign, what I would do is probably take part of that budget and create better video ads and make sure that I'm running some 30-second ads. Maybe you want to try some 6-second bumper ads, some of these 15-second advertisements. But what you also want to do is incorporate longer video ads as well. Maybe try something that's 2 minutes long. Maybe try something that's 5 minutes long. Try a video that actually uses someone decorating with all of these different types of beach decor throughout a beautiful home. So there's a lot of different types of videos that you can make. And one of the best things you can do is split test different lengths, different video styles. It's hard to know exactly what's going to resonate with people and what's going to make people go and purchase. So what I would do is, along with these videos I've created, is potentially I could take these ones that I've created and then also outsource and say, okay, I want someone to create me 2 different 30-second video ads, maybe another minute-long video ad. I could potentially create another variation that incorporates some of these different products in a little different way. I could use some different either music in the background or have someone talking in the background going over all these different products and going over the sale on my website. So there's a lot of different things that you can try. So don't think, okay, I've created 2 video ads, they're pretty similar, I'm going to upload these and now my advertising campaign is going to be perfect. You're going to get the best out of your advertising campaign by creating really high quality video ads and split testing. I would recommend, if you're running a conversions campaign, to run at least 4 different video ads against each other. What Google Ads is going to do is they're going to keep track of which of your advertisements people are engaging with the most, people are watching the most, and which of your advertisements are driving the most conversions. So we come back over here to best practices. Focus on driving conversions, use retargeting and your data. Focus your targeting specifically on some of those other custom audiences that you can create and similar audiences. Use instream and infeed video ads. So test out different ad formats, but instream video ads are going to be the best as far as driving conversions. When you are creating your YouTube videos, use a hook early on. Make sure you're mentioning your brand early on. You really want what you're showing to people to resonate with them somewhat, because it's really hard to get your message across now. Last but not least, create high quality video ads, split test different ads. Make sure you're running, again, I would run at least 4 different video ads if you're trying to focus on conversions in each of your ad groups. And then you can always create more advertisements as you're running your campaign to see if you can keep improving that performance. So if you have any questions about these, please leave them in the comments section. Thanks for watching my video today, and make sure you subscribe to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel.